And a wonderful day to you again, dear friend. Thank you for being with us as these next few days, are in the book of James. James, the half-brother of Jesus. Now, James was not a believer. It's amazing to think about this. All during the life and the ministry of Jesus, the miracles that he saw, growing up with Jesus, those who were raised, those who were healed, he wasn't a believer of Jesus. And he says, giving his own testimony, that it wouldn't happen until after the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And then as he's there writing to the dispersed church that is under persecution, he's going to give us in every chapter just some practical help. It's not really a doctrinal book. It's more just some doctrinal help for the believer and his behavior. In chapter 1, we see the Christian and his battles. And he talks about trials and persecution, and he talks about that church that is scattered abroad. In chapter 2, he's going to talk to us about the Christian and his brethren, and talking to us about our behavior with the brethren there in the church. In chapter 3, he's going to talk about the Christian and his behavior. Boy, for those first 12 verses there of chapter 3, he talks to us about the tongue. A really convicting passage of Scripture there. And then in chapter 4, he's going to talk to us about the Christian and his boastings. You think you're going to go to that city and do such a thing, and yet he says, it's not very wise. You ought to say, if the Lord will. And so don't be boasting about tomorrow. And then in chapter 5, to wrap it up, he talks to us about the Christian and his burdens. What should we do with our burdens? Well, he talks to us there about prayer. What a fascinating, for me, one of my favorite New Testament books, the book of James. God bless you, dear friend. I look forward to seeing you again as we travel through this book of James.